Welcome back, people. Welcome back, guys, to my pitch talk, and welcome back to a segment here called Take a Touch. And it's been a while. It's honestly been a little while. I've missed the boys. I've missed the broskies. Um, yeah, it's been a little while. Obviously, different commitments, different life, and as well. But we have a great episode for you guys today. It's a bit of a late one. It's not a usual one on a Monday slot, but we're bringing you a Thursday one. And I'm going to bring you another Monday one next week as well. Hoping to possibly get a Chelsea fan on there as well because of the whole Arsenal Chelsea game on Sunday, 4:30. But guys, please, if you can do me a favor, please like, comment, subscribe, do all that great stuff as well. That'd be highly appreciated. But this guy was going crazy in the group chat the other day, given what he's been what he's been going through in the past couple of days, the past couple of weeks. They've been very unkind to him, very very unkind. They thought they stopped the bleeding a couple of weeks ago when they won like 3 games in a row. Then all of a sudden the bandage was just ripped off, and they're just bleeding profusely right now. Pato, please tell me about your club. What's going on right now? What's going on with Liverpool Football Club? Why are you guys why are you guys a mess basically?
It's just not good. Our players are not playing well. Manager doesn't know what to do. The fans are leaving early. Bro,
You're getting bantered by PSV vans. Like it was a bit mad. Like obviously, I was watching my team destroy Bayern Munich. I'm not trying to rub it in or anything like that. But I seen little clips of PSV vans bantering you guys. They were even bantering you guys last season as well because I'm pretty sure you played the kids and they were just
yeah.
popping the park. People were doing knee flicks and tricks. Like it wasn't mad. You were already top of the group stage at that point. But Arnie Slot used to manage PSV and to get slapped 4-1 at your home ground at Anfield. It's a disgrace.
100%. Bro, the whole season has been a disgrace, bro. It's not even just the one game. You can lose a game at home 4-1 to PSV. It can happen. You shouldn't. It can happen. A once off. This is a ninth off. It's not a once off. Is this is untenable. This is ridiculous. I actually can't believe what I'm seeing. And I was thinking after the PSV game the next day, I can't 100% blame Randy Slot, to be honest. Because if you look at the goals, yeah, that handball by Van Dijk, what is Randy Slot supposed to do with that? The team is already void of confidence, and your
Mm.
captain is doing that. Now the heads are going to drop. What the manager has no influence on that whatsoever. The third goal, that Kanate, he just controlled the ball. You're letting the ball bounce under your leg. There's literally nothing the manager can do about that.
Mm.
Nothing the manager can do. So I can't give him 100% of the blame because at the end of the day, if you're that Liverpool's team and you see the players on that team sheet, they should beat PSV at home with no manager. Let's be real. Um,
Eh, See, just before you continue, Pato, yeah, because I seen the Van Dyke hand of God that he was doing. I don't know who or what possessed him. Um, and then he was even complaining with the referee after as well. I don't know what he could have possibly be complaining about, but this guy honestly just irritates me because he's always complaining about something. But I wanted to show you this because this is another goal that he was at fault out, in my opinion, because him and Kanate, the Chuckle brothers, they absolutely stunk up the gaff yesterday. But I just want you to keep an eye out on Van Dijk throughout this whole sequence I'm about to show you. Yeah,
this is the
like
fourth
from
goal.
like I think this might be in the fourth goal. I need to double check this. But look at Van Dijk, yeah. So the ball, so he's there. The ball is played through. There's no sense of urgency with this guy, like at all. Like not once. Lets him cut to back. They have a shot. Is a goal.
Great finish, though.
No, it's a great finish. But like he's just jogging. What does he generally as a captain? What do you expect? Like I don't even know what to say. As a captain, you can't be letting those type of things happen. And then he's showing his arms up at the end and all that kind of stuff as well. You're not setting a good precedent for everybody else. Do you know what I'm saying? Like and he had he had the audacity, the kind of cheek to kind of talk back to Ray Rooney when Ray Rooney said that I feel like you hadn't been trying since you got your big contract and all that kind of stuff, and he was trying to give him the big enough of the Real Madrid game. But Ray Rooney was right.
I wouldn't say he was right because it's not like, oh yeah, I got my contract and I'm just not gonna try anymore. Bro, the players don't care. They basically, yeah, they know. Obviously, at that point, it was 3-1. The game was over. What
Mm.
am I should do for? I should pull my hamstring now and be injured. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose anyway. But obviously, as a captain, you shouldn't have that mentality at any point. Like
But
Henry said,
he's already at fault for one goal already, like blatant handball, like blatant
yeah,
handball, and then the ball gets played down your channel. The player runs in behind. At least sprint to like you. We know you're not gonna get there, but at least try.
make it
Do you know what I'm saying?
difficult.
Like it doesn't hurt if you tried. He wasn't even trying. The Konate one, I couldn't even get because I don't think TNT posted it, and I don't want this shit to get shut down because of copyright and all that kind of stuff. But Konate trying to take a touch. Oh my god, black centre backs. Yeah, I don't even want to. I don't even want to talk too much. But H, did you see that touch that he tried to take?
It was actually just the most simple thing he had to. It was so simple because if you freeze, because I saw a picture where they freeze framed it. If you freeze frame where he was about to take the touch, and you're telling me this is going to end up a goal in the next 5 seconds, but you tell me I'm lying, you would tell me there's no way on earth. But Kanate, him too, he's fallen off a cliff. But everybody's fallen off a cliff. I don't want to make scapegoats and make names. I get it when you're talking about the likes of Van Dijk and Salah because they're meant to be the people that earn the biggest money. They're meant to be the legends of the club. People are saying they're all timers, all this type of stuff. So they should be getting as much the most scrutiny. But people like Kanate, people like Verts, all the new guys, I'm not really blaming them. I'm looking at Van Dijk. I'm looking at Salah.
Listen,
I'm looking at
Vert is out until March, so he can't hold any corn until the new year.
I'm looking at listen, Broski. Where are you again? Why are you injured? Why are you sick? What do you mean you're sick? What are you doing during the week that you're sick? Your job is to play football. Where are you going that you're contracting viruses? Um, then even the Mamadashvili that we bought, I don't even know why we bought the guy. What's the point? You bought a left footer, yeah. Every time we're passing the ball back to him, they think it's Allison in goal, like putting the ball on his right foot, and they're just making it mad awkward for him. Did no one tell the players that the goalkeeper is left footed? Like what is going on? Then from a midfield perspective, yeah, McAllister, I don't know for that guy. Gravenberch, bro, it's not every time you're gonna pirouette from defense. And bro, it's not every time. I get it, you got it in your locker, but it's not every time. Like sometimes just do it simple. Because there was a time he tried to do that, that shimmy that he does, and
Mm.
he would do a little spin and it looks nice. Bro, they took the ball off him. Like, bro, Broski, what are you doing? The only shining light that we have is Dominic Soboslai. He is literally doing it on his ones. But the unfortunate thing is, you're doing all these great performances and you're losing. So who cares? Who the hell cares? I think the manager, yeah. I was thinking if we sack him, where are we gonna go? Who are we gonna get? But the thing is, yeah,
Ange Postecoglou.
God forbid. God forbid. But to be honest, we can't get any worse than this, no matter what manager we get. But the thing is, if we sack Ernie Scott, yeah, who are we
Mhm.
gonna get? But the other thing is, you just can't keep losing. Now we're gonna say, oh, but there's no one to get. Like, bro, you're just losing every game. Like, you can't just say, yeah, we don't know who to buy. No, we don't know who to get. I was seeing Carragher was saying that even in the history of the club, we've never sacked a manager that has won the league. They've left by themselves on their own accord. And I'm thinking, yeah, that's why I'm thinking sometimes you just have to do something different. You need to start something new.
Mhm.
Because I don't know how any other club would go through a patch like this and not get sacked. Even like people like Ange and stuff. I don't think they had a patch where they had 9 losses in 12, even though they finished 17th. I don't think it looked that bad in a 12-game stretch. So I don't even know how this is even possible. Because you're telling me you can't win like 4 or 5 games out of 12. We're not playing Arsenal and City and Real Madrid every week. Like Forest were 19th when we played them. All of a sudden they know how to keep clean sheets. They haven't kept a clean sheet in years. All of a sudden, they're keeping clean sheets and scoring 3 goals at Anfield. So I think the manager will get sacked. I wish he could turn it around, but at a point you kind of lose the belief. Maybe a month ago I was thinking he could still turn it around. I was angry, but you have to give him respect where it's due. He did win the league, and tactically he was very good last season. But the more and more this season goes on, it's looking like it was a Salah carry job pretty much.
Let
Because
me move the pose the question to H. Because I've kept this guy in the freezer for the past 10 minutes. I know he's chomping on the bit. He's to be honest to be honest and to be fair to him, he's predicted your downfall since the summertime. Do you know what I'm
yep,
saying?
I think
And
so.
this is what Jamie Carragher I said about you guys as well. He said Allison's injured a lot now, so he doesn't play so much. Him, I don't even understand how a goalkeeper of his stature gets injured that much. Genuinely, what does he do? Like you said, Pardo, what does he do in training? What does he do during the week? But he says what you're watching Van Dijk now is not the same player, and Mo Salah looks like his legs have gone. I listen, even me as well. I told you off the back end of last season, don't give Mohamed Salah a new contract because I told you it was going to do an Aubameyang. The minute he signed that contract, that was it. That was it because I've seen it before. I've seen it before, and it was the perfect time to say, you know what, you've had an absolute stellar season. You put a trophy on the table. Go to Saudi, go get your bag, go do what you need to do. But H, of what you've seen for the past couple of weeks, because obviously we haven't reconvened on the pod for the past couple of weeks. What the hell is going on with Liverpool? Because it's not tactically, and like Pato mentioned as well, I can't solely just blame it on Sloth. Some of these players, they absolutely stinking up the joint.
Oh my God, what happened to Virgil? Bro, like you said, I've been saying this since the start of the season. When Patrick was telling me we signed Isak, we signed this guy, I was like, bro, it don't work that way, man. It don't work that way. I still have Liverpool to win the Prem because you can't spend 500 million and not win the Premier
You
League.
still have
You guys will turn this book. You guys will turn it around. You have to turn it around because this will be the worst tower defense in the history of the Premier League.
history of
If you guys
football.
don't miraculously turn this thing around, you guys have to bring this back somehow. I don't know how, but you have to bring it back because, bro, you guys are gonna go the next 10 years and not spend a single penny. You guys are gonna start playing your under 18s, bro. You think your board is gonna give you 10 kobo, not even 10 million, 10 cents to go and buy players after this? Anyway, but look, this is Liverpool. This is what I predicted. And I'm just happy that my prediction is coming to life. A lot of people said I was crazy. A lot of people were betting me Liverpool will finish above. Not just Patrick, but other people that were telling me, oh no, Liverpool finish above Arsenal. I said, don't worry, I've watched football for a long time. I can see it. There's too much gun power there, but there's no accuracy. It's just bare pistols. No, nobody knows how to hit the target. Listen, they're done. This is the end of Liverpool as far as I'm concerned. Once Virgil goes, once Salah goes, that's it. It's crumbling because Isak is not gonna. I watched Isak yesterday, bro. I saw that guy try and score a goal. I said, bro, this is not the same Isak, bro. This guy's this guy's meant to be Eritrean or Ethiopian. The fella's playing like a Somali, bro. Heavy. Just that, bro. Do you know what I mean? Bro, it was horror. You know when they scored that fourth goal, when I saw the man making the late run, I was like, Virgil is done, bro. Because the guy didn't look back once. The guy didn't look back once. I said, this guy's done. And once the guy come back and I saw him roll that ball, I said to the guy that saw, I said, start on these hoes. Start on them. See the way he whipped it. Bro, I was on the phone to Myra, bro. I was shouting. She's like, oh, did Arsenal score again? I said, nah, they scored the fourth one on Liverpool. I was shouting. Bro, I won't lie, yesterday was a great day for me, man. It was an amazing after you guys lost on the weekend as well. Oh, this has been the month of November has just been amazing, bro. It's been so good to me, bro. I'm just grateful to God that I've been able to see this, bro. The capitulation of Liverpool as an institution, as a record label, as everything. You guys have just collapsed, bro. Bro, I don't know what Slot needs to do. I don't know, bro. Maybe he needs to start putting you at the back, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe he needs to call Amarin or something, bro, because that fella seems to be turning it around, bro. I don't know, man. But Liverpool, as far as I'm concerned, you guys are done and dusted. Man City, the next.
I will say the three at the back that you're talking about, I would agree with you. But unfortunately, the third choice at the back, Joe Gomez, is injured.
Eh?
Crazy. Yeah, exactly. You're wondering how's he injured? He has a knee injury right now, or something like
Joe
that.
Gomez.
Yes, bro.
What?
Somebody that doesn't play football. Why are you injured? That's like me saying I'm injured for Liverpool. Was I playing for them? So why should I be injured?
This fella has
Yeah,
been collecting the salary since 20, like when is your like 20, 27? Bro, this guy's just been chopping salary
that's
50,
why
80K a week.
you
Just
see
chopping
Klopp.
salary
Yeah,
and not playing ball.
Klopp knew he
Because
was
I get what Allison, because Allison actually plays games.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But Joe Gomez, how the hell is
That
Joe
fella,
Gomez?
that guy's
What,
moving like
he got
Jones,
injured
man.
in the Chelsea game?
Chelsea, I don't even know what game it was, man. No, he was fit like 2 weeks ago. He's just been injured recently. I don't know what happened if he was training or what the story is,
Bro,
but he's injured.
that guy is
Yeah,
moving.
so
That guy's
Can
moving like
somebody please let me know in the comments how the hell Joe Gomez got injured, please? What the hell?
because it looks like Klopp knew he was dipping and said, "Joe, you're my guy. Let me just put you on a quick 4-year contract." Because how is the brother still in contract?
bro.
How? And he's never going to get so old because of his injury record. So the three at the back can't work because we don't have the players. If Van Dijk or Kanate go down, we are done. We're already done. See that 9 and 12? It will be 12 and 12. We have another centre back now because we have no other centre back. It'll be Endo playing centre back. Fella's like 5'8" or something. You know what I mean? So
You won the league. You won the league with him at centre back.
no, and this is what I was coming to. I know you're saying this is the end of Liverpool, all this type of stuff. Sometimes you have to go through misery to end. No. Listen, boy. No, listen. No, listen. Just let me land. Hear me out. You know when you've gone through absolute misery, yeah, it makes the time that you win all so much sweeter. I agree. We are down and out right now, but I believe we're gonna win the league next year. Like I'm like fairly confident we're gonna win the league next year. And there's two
We're not even halfway into the current season. You talk about next season, you're going to win the league.
He's talking about the end of next season. If he's talking about 2028,
it's too late now. It's too late. I know I'm not winning this season, but what I'm trying to say.
So what makes you so sure you're going to win it next season?
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is there's either two things that are gonna happen.
Mm,
Either Slot, they're gonna give him the season, and it's his players, because you can't, if you sack him, you're gonna get a new manager. It's not the new manager's players. He's gonna be like, I need sign-ins. We don't have any more money to sign anybody, so you might have to keep Slot. If Slot can get over this and gain the respect back of the players, I think he can turn it around. But I don't know if he's going to get afforded that time because the record right now is woeful. If you think Van Dijk,
Bro, he's not going to get that time. You spent $500,000 in the summer, and bro, that's what I was trying to tell you. You were getting rid of too many players. I told you could have done with a Ben Doak. You could have done with Harvey Elliott. So many players of those kind of elk just staying around the squad. Like you did too much in one go.
I
Do you know
agree
what I'm
with
saying?
you.
Like you were at the club. You didn't even, like, you were gone at night out. You were at the club. You didn't eat before you went out. Do you know what I'm saying? You barely even took a shower. You just put on nice drip, and now you're at the club with all the bottles. You know what I'm saying? You have them away. You have the Don Julio. Do you know what I mean? You have all these drinks, and you're expecting the girls to come, but the girls are not coming. Do you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
You didn't take your time. You didn't take a touch. That's what this called. That's what our segment is called. You guys didn't take a touch.
just
100%.
spending, just blowing money.
Do
Anyhow,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't.
500 million in one summer transfer window. But I don't know. He's not gonna get the season because
Can I
nobody has ever won the Premier League, yeah, and spent 500 mil and then lost 9 and 12.
Yes, I agree.
Like, do you know how crazy that is?
But as a supporter, bro, I need to find some. I need to draw on some. Like,
do you know what I think Liverpool's problem is? Yeah, and this is a big issue. Is that Liverpool rely on you never walk alone to carry them.
Did it not work last season? Hey, I
Listen,
don't like all this
you
slander, bro.
guys,
Win the
you
league,
guys,
bro.
you guys rely on you never walk alone to carry you people through games. You guys think that when we're 2-0 down, 3-1 down, let's start singing "You Never Walk Alone" and we'll magically 4 goals will now appear from thin air, brother. It don't PSV don't know you never walk alone, bro. All they know is to put balls in the back of the net, bro.
And
That's what they.
they
That's
smoke
what
weed.
you
They
guys
smoke weed.
get
These
to
people
know,
they smoke weed before they came onto the pitch. They don't
bro.
care. They don't care about that.
That's what you lot need to get to know. Yeah, maybe you guys need to start doing shooting drills. You know, small simple ones. The
Bro,
ones you
I'm
do.
saying why is your players sparring and training? Why they doing all this in training? Why they doing that? What is that supposed to do?
It's a funny thing because first of
Because
all,
people are taking the piss out of us when Ateta was taking the microphone, the big speakers and playing "You Never Walk Alone" to recreate the Anfield anthem. But I'm seeing your players; they were doing sparring drills. Their sport is football. They play football with their feet. I didn't. What was I seeing? Kirkres and Gravenberch. They were doing this one.
Bro,
They were,
the practicing help to
you know
miss the
what I'm
ball
saying?
and coming
but
into the
the thing
box.
is, we did those drills last season and we won the league. The manager is not a nincompoop. He's not just stupid out of nowhere. And we were laughing at Arteta because he didn't win a damn thing. He was right. We were laughing at him, rightly so. He's going to
Your
show us all up this season.
your manager is the cousin of Eric Ten Hag, man.
No, he's a Premier League winner. No, you can't.
Listen.
It
I
work
don't,
that way.
I said it, bro. See, this is the problem. See, this is the problem with Liverpool fans. Yeah, this is what you're telling me. He's a Premier League winner. He's not the Premier League winner. He didn't do anything to make Liverpool win. It was Mohamed Salah that won the Premier League for Liverpool, bro. It wasn't Arne Slot, bro. Because I've been saying this since last season. Liverpool did not play good football. It was the sake of everybody else was shit. That is it. Mo Salah had a generational run that I've never seen in my life, bro. By Messi and Ronaldo. That is the point blank reason to why you guys won. That
But
is
we can
it.
say
It's not the
yes,
tactical because Annie Salah didn't come out, yeah.
fine, bro.
Annie Salah didn't come out and start saying, "Oh, do you know what I'll do? Yeah, I will now invert my left back and right back, and then push my 2 midfielders up, and now I have 2 DMs as left back and right backs, and now we're just squeezing the time." He didn't come with no tactical genius like that. What he said was, Mohamed Salah even said it. I told Arne Slot, let me play striker and attack, and I'm not going to defend, and I'll win you
No,
the league.
he said that. He said he told Arnie, "I'm not defending. Just give me the ball and let me go
And brother,
score."
that was it. Because
Okay,
you can't tell me, yeah, that Arne Slot came with some tactical mastermind, and that's why you guys went and dismantled the whole league. That is not the case. Mohamed Salah was on drugs, bro. That was it, bro.
okay. To
No,
the
I will back him. I will back Slot in a sense where he did have some tactical tweaks, especially at halftime and stuff like that. He was able to respond to certain game plans that opponents were throwing at him. But I'll let Pato what I mean, divulge in that a little bit more because obviously that's his team.
I will say, Klopp had the exact same team the season before, who was one of the best managers ever. Didn't win the league, fell off the cliff. So how come he didn't win it then? It was so easy. If anyone could have just won it, is it not the same Mo Salah that was playing there? All he got was Chiesa, and he didn't play him, and Klopp didn't win the league. So yes,
That's
Arne Slot had a hand in winning that title.
that's because Klopp thought he was Kobe, and they were going to give him a farewell tour, man. That's why.
That's what, bro.
That's why.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. And for you to say, "Oh, it was an easy league," bro, we can say the same thing about
I think it was an easy league. Everyone else was just way below the
yeah,
standard.
fine. But we can say that if you guys win the league this season, we can say the same thing because I'm
Yeah,
telling
you
you, if this
100% you can. 100% you can. But
exactly,
then when you then look at was Arsenal's how do we perform coming to the back end of the season, bro? I can guarantee you we're not going to play the way you lot played.
but the league was over. The league was over with like 10 games to go. We didn't.
But that's the thing.
Do you not find it was a bit mad? It was a bit kind of nonsensical for you guys to be going to Dubai, start
Yes,
to
I
be
agree.
DJing in Ibiza and all that kind of stuff when you still have like 4 games. I know you've already won the league, but
They lost
That's
they lost
that's
4 of the last 5.
no, we didn't. We drew 2 and lost 2 of the last 4 games.
Oh, pull up the
You
ocean.
pull up. But the thing is, yeah, because we smacked Tottenham 5-1, and that was like the 4th or 5th last game, and then we drew against you guys as well at some point. But anyways,
yeah, but I think that was like around like February time or something like that. We played you guys kind of like it wasn't more so to the back end. That we were still kind of
you
holding
gave,
to a little bit of a slither of a hope that we could have won the league, but
did you not give us a
wasn't.
guard of honor? No,
No. Wait,
oh, you did. That's what you did.
did we give them a card? I don't
I'm
think we
pretty
did.
sure we did.
Okay, your last 5 games, yeah, your last 5 games.
We might have done. We played you guys at Anfield at the
Yeah,
towards
we
the
took
real
we
back
were
end.
2-0 up,
You
Yeah,
right?
won. You lot
yeah.
won. You won. You won one of your last 5 games that
Yeah,
season.
that's what I agree with you. The thing is, yeah, the difference between Slot and probably like a Klopp or a Pep or all these other managers, he didn't act like he's been here before. He got too gassed that he won the league and was letting people party. You think Pep is letting his players go to Dubai? No, we're chasing the 100 points or whatever the maximum points we can get is. He will
Mm,
look for another motivation.
mm,
Once we kind of knew we were going to win the league in like January, Feb, I will be honest, the standard slipped. People were chilling, but obviously we were still winning games because the confidence is there. We're like 12 points clear, everything is going rosy. Salah's chasing all these records that he didn't get, by the way, because people were just being stupid. So that's not the manager. You can't let the standard slip for 4 or 5 months and then all of a sudden think the next season it's just going to rise again. You need to keep the standards the whole way through. That's why Pep was able to get 100 points, bro. He won the league by 19 points that season. Why are you telling me we need to? It's a must win, brother. We won the league. What do you mean it's a must win?
mm.
That's how we got the 100 points. See, when Wenger went invincible, it's because he's saying, bro, we can go invincible. And the people are probably telling him, bro, we won the league though. He said, nah, bro, I need some extra. I don't want to just win the league. I want to be great because teams that have won the league come and go. There's Leicester. Obviously, the Leicester one is a big one, but half of them United teams that won the league, bro, we win the league with like 79 points and all. We don't talk about those ones. We talk about the Invincibles. We talk about the Pep 100 points. We talk about the Chelsea 15 goals. Those are the ones that I remember. Those are the ones I put in that upper echelons. The closest thing Liverpool have had in their history is that 99 points. Because I won't lie, that one is even a mad thing. But the standard slipped at the end of that season. We should have got like 102 points. We should have beat the record. We lost to Watford at home. So as the
Thank,
manager,
thank God for that. Thank
yeah,
God for that.
exactly.
Because
So
you nearly went invincible. Gee,
you know what I mean? But we would have been invincible centurions, but you let the standards. If we did that, I would openly say, yeah, that's the best team in Premier League history, and I would have points to
it
back
would
it up.
it would have been because there's
Exactly.
nobody could no even us Arsenal fans we wouldn't be able to say anything.
That's
What
what
could
I'm
I have said
saying.
to you? What could I have said to you?
But you let the standard slip, and as the manager, your job is to, in the good times, in the bad times, the standard has to be the same. And it's not let the standard slip last season when we won the league, bro. We were on a crazy run. We should have went further in the Champions League. Should have won that. Should have won that League Cup. Should have went further in the FA Cup. I don't know who did we go out to, Grimsby or Accrington Stanley, even one of them.
What just this season on?
No, last season we went out to Accrington Stanley in the FA Cup.
Oh yeah, it was Greens Bay.
Was it Grimsby? I thought Grimsby was United.
No, it was Accrington Stanley. It was
Accrington
Accrington
Stanley.
Stanley.
You're
Yeah.
letting the standard slip. Even the League Cup game we had against Palace, the brother basically threw the game this season because he's thinking, nah, I can still win the league. Brother, where is the standards? You need to get into
And
your
he
players.
came out and said, "Oh, this is a competition where we usually just play the U players." What?
Brother, you lost the final last season. Don't be acting like it's just any competition.
Mm.
You got smacked up by Newcastle in the final. You need to get into your players' head psychologically. No matter the game, no matter the weather, no matter if we're 100 points clear, we are going to annihilate the other team. But you're letting little things creep in. And at the top level, I think basically in professional football, everyone is good at football. So if you're just off it 10%, Stoke can beat you.
Mhm.
Nottingham Forest can beat you 3-0 at home. You need to be 100% on it.
No,
And
but
I think
that loss to Nottingham Forest, that 3-0 was flipping embarrassing, man. I'm not even gonna lie
well,
to
it
you.
really was.
That was a bad game because even I think it was the second goal. The
Mm.
Murillo one off the set piece, I can allow that one because those type of goals can happen. But you should have closed down the man a lot quicker than that. Like, there was a lot of statues in that penalty box. But that second goal, where I think it was who's that player? Nico Williams? No, that plays for
Probably
Nottingham.
slip a little.
Yeah, he was able to take the ball on the flank, kind of. I think he jinked McAllister, passed the ball in, just a simple cutback, smashed it in, and I was kind of sitting there like, how easy was that? Like genuinely, how easy was that? And that you're so lucky that Ego Jesus um goal was disallowed, wrongly disallowed by the way as well. And that
Yeah,
was and that Ego Jesus, yeah. please go check Mo Pitch Talk on TikTok. I made a video a while ago when I said that Edu, obviously Arsenal's old sport manager, where he was signing a bunch of Brazilians for for Nottingham Forest, and I said these people are not going to know what hit them. They're just going to see bare Brazilians everywhere. And I said out of all of them, the only person I seen that was going to make it was Ego Jesus, and that guy is looking to be a baller. But anyways, I digress, bro. So lucky that that goal was wrongly disallowed, because imagine you lost 4-0 to Nottingham Forest at home. Then
It
you
wouldn't
came
have
and
been
lost. Then you came and lost 4-1 to PSV. Do you know how worse that would you would have conceded 8 goals in 2 games?
bro, if you conceded 10 in the last 3 games, I think at this point now, it's just psychological. Because now, every game you go into, you're thinking, oh my God, if we lose again. But you will lose again. And you don't have that confidence and that, okay, if we go 1-0 down, we can still smash them 4-1. If we go 1-0 down, all the players in their minds are thinking, oh my God, what are we actually going to do? They don't have that belief anymore that they once had. One thing I loved about Klopp was that I think 22-23 season that we had. We lost 6 games on the bounce at Anfield. At Anfield, on the bounce, 6 games, and the next season he did the title challenge. That's what I'm saying. Things can be turned around, but Klopp is tried, tested, and proven. He went to Germany, did it in the Prem, did it in the Champions League. Slot, I don't know if you can do that because like H was saying, Arsenal and City did fall off a cliff last season. Let's be serious. So you did have it easier. You see Klopp's title, 99 points, undisputed. There's no any top team could have been in that league. We were still winning that league. But Slot, there's question marks. But we're saying it's because of Salah. We're saying it's Klopp's team. Now that you're meant to prove that it's you. Where are you, bro? Where's your tactics? Where's all the bravado you had last season? Fella used to have his hands in his pockets watching the game. Fellas watching games like this and all. Bro, he doesn't know what to do.
He's stressed. If he had if he had hair, he'd be pulling his hair if he
Bro,
had it. But guys, I wanna lighten the mood a little bit. I wanna talk about a subject that's close to my heart, nearest and dearest to my heart. It's about just a certain club that's just been I can't put into words, but the past couple of weeks they've been doing something to me, man. I didn't know I could love this football club more than I could do in these past couple of weeks, man. They've honestly been making me proud. Patrick, before I even put onto the screen, do you fear Arsenal Football Club?
100%. Bro, all, I've been clowning you for years, yeah. But just with the Champions League, yeah, bro, I've been there. Don't think you're gonna go win Champions League. I was there last year as well. Yeah, I hear it. Champions League is a different kettle of fish. But what I will say is, I've been clowning Arsenal for the past even the past maybe 7, 8 years when my team have been good, bro. I tell you, yeah, he is gonna look everyone in the eye and say, "Shut the hell up! I knew what I was doing. Let me cook." And he's it's gonna be so deserved. And like I was just saying, boys, sometimes you have to go through agony, pain. That's why when you guys win this league, yeah. No, but oh, no, but seriously, don't you think, yeah? Think
Mm,
about it. When you had
mm,
Mustafi,
mm.
Coquelin, all these type of boys, David
No,
Luiz,
don't even talk about Mustafi. Talk to me about Marion Shamak.
you
Do you know what
know
I'm saying? Talk to me about Nicholas Bentner.
exactly when you were telling me
Talk to me about Yaya Sonogo, bro. Talk to me about
so
Lucas Perez, bro. Talk to me about
you see,
Dennis Suarez, bro. Do you know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Well,
And
I
I
was
know
I was there crying my eyes out when they slapped Koscielny's head when we,
exactly.
when we lost that League Cup final to Birmingham City, but everybody was just
You
slapping the
see,
back of his head. I was there.
exactly. So you guys have been through 20 something years of pain, just grabbing FA Cups, trying to tell people FA Cup is big because
It is.
of course it
It
is.
is. It
But
is.
now, when you win that Premier League this season, the joy you're gonna feel. It's when City win the Premier League, it's not that deep. When you man win this Premier League, bro, they're gonna shut down London, bro. The tube is
We're
not
gonna
working that deep.
we're gonna scatter the market, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
We're going to listen. You if I still win the Premier League, don't go online. Don't if you want to enjoy your life, don't go online. Don't because you instantly you're gonna get gegenpressed in your own home. You're gonna have to open the window because the pressing will be too much for you that day. If I still snag a Premier League or Champions League, just don't go online. I promise you, don't go online because I know for a fact I'm gonna be acting a fool. H is gonna be acting a fool as well. Just don't go online. But H, as an Arsenal fan, yeah, just that North London derby, yeah. Bro, I was so gassed after that game. I was so gassed. I felt like I wanted to take my top off and just run. And because the way we beat the shit of them that day, I couldn't believe it wasn't even like we let them play football. We beat the shit of them from start to finish. We battered them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they shouldn't even be on the pitch. It shouldn't even be the disgrace that they were even on the pitch because they did fuck all. Ah, fuck all. It was honestly a disgrace. They scored a fluke goal. It was a good one as well. Zubimani dilly dallying on the ball for too long. But you should have known there was somebody. Richarlison's on your right. You see Paulinho coming to try and make a tackle. You should have released the ball time ago. But bro, how did you feel after that game? Because me, I felt like I could have run a marathon. I could have done a London marathon. I had so much energy.
Bro, look, that man came to the Emirates to defend, bro, and they got bounced off the pitch. They got absolutely bounced off the pitch, man. You see, and that's the thing is just like we weren't scoring yet, but I was just like, we're gonna whack these people, bro. We're actually gonna slap these people's mouths, man. Once that trust go went in, all hell broke loose, man. What,
Yeah.
bro? And Eze's out here cracking hat tricks, bro. The team he was meant to sign to, the Arsenal hijacked. He went to score a hat trick against them. Bro, there's levels to
He
this game.
even laughed at them as well, bro. He
Bro,
laughed at them. He was giggling at them.
people don't realize, and people still have this idea of that, oh, this is still the same Arsenal where don't worry, this is what they do every year. But have you seen the squad depth?
It's
Do you
crazy,
see
bro.
yes? Do you see yesterday in the Champions League? Yeah, I was on the phone to my girl and her brother. Her brother's a Chelsea fan, yeah, and I was like, bro, are you seeing the big drip that's coming off the bench? Oh, the guy that Ben, are you seeing the big drip? Them lot starting your team, bro.
Calafiori
Malagusso's
as well.
not better than Ben White. Do you know what I mean? None of your midfielders are better than Odegaard. Big bloody drip. That is terrifying. That's why I'm just like, bro. And I said it, and I've been saying it. Arsenal for the quadruple, bro. I'm not capping. I'm not lying. These people could really run amok this season, like, and it's going to be terrifying. If certain teams, if certain teams decide to just let us, or we lost this game, and you let Arsenal make it to oh Jesus! All I'm telling you is, just don't let Arsenal get to any of these finals of these competitions, because we're not gonna lose them. Because we're not gonna lose them.
Because you know what's even so scary about this team? Yeah, we lost our best defender, and it hasn't made a difference.
Yep.
Bro,
We haven't like even the star striker that we signed in the summer. He hasn't played in the past couple of games. We're still banging in goals.
bro,
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Well, our captain hasn't played in like he hasn't kicked ball in 2 months. Yesterday was the first time he's kicked ball in like 2 months, and we still be slapping teams. We even went on an eight game run where we didn't concede a goal. Like,
big, big drip.
oh, like
People are not asking when is Arsenal going to lose. Is when are you going to concede? Just
that,
concede.
that was a genuine question a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And then I've been seeing these Chelsea fan accounts past couple of days talking about, oh, I've seen the vision after we beat Bayern Munich 3-1. I've seen the vision. I know how we're gonna beat Arsenal on the weekend. They just spam long balls, blah blah blah, and all this kind of stuff. And there was even a Bayern player that even pissed me off after the game. Joshua Kimmich, the little fucking midget as well. They asked him after the game, this losing to Arsenal. I think PSG was our toughest opponent. Keep in mind that Bayern beat PSG. Think PSG was a toughest opponent, especially the way they play football. Arsenal is completely different. They rely on set pieces. They love to play the long balls. Against PSG, it's more a football game. Today it was not so much about football, it was about game management. Well, if it wasn't about football, your game management was horrible because you played a good first half, got ran through in the second half. And we didn't even play more long balls than them. We rely on set pieces. We scored one set piece goal. We gave them two open play goals.
I
So
think,
we can
yeah.
show you we can mix it up. Whatever way you want to play football, big man, we can play.
I think people are just low key jealous that you guys are doing so well. And obviously, when somebody's just beating you, you need to find something to say. and you're like, okay, we play long balls, but we won. What's the big deal?
Hmm.
If you go to the Champions League final and you score three corners and you lift the Champions League, no one's gonna say but they scored corners in the final. No one. Do you even remember the goals of the last year's Champions League final? That was only a couple months ago. Couldn't tell you any of the goals. But what we do know is PSG won that bitch.
Hmm.
So it doesn't really matter how you play. Of course, in the long term, that's why someone like Pep wins so much because his style of play is undeniable and it kind of beats every team. But don't get it twisted. Arteta can play football. You're not scoring four goals against Tottenham and three goals against Bayern Munich if you don't have to play football. You're not top of the league if you don't have to play football. So all this, what people are saying, bro, it's a load of gas. Because if your team was playing like this and in Arsenal's position, we would all love it. We are all just scared that Arsenal is going to do the unthinkable. That is just the truth. But what I will say is, the league, I'm fairly confident you're going to win that league, unless Pep does a madness, which I don't see. I don't think he has it in him. But when it comes to the Champions League, I think semi-finals and finals, it's about experience.
Hmm.
I would say if you got to a Champions League final and you played like a Real Madrid, I think you would lose. You're better than Real Madrid right now, but if they played you tomorrow in the Champions League final, you'd lose because obviously we're just watching it from home. But probably as a player, when you're in that situation and you've never been there before, and just the possibility of winning the Champions League, but the possibility of also losing, because you never know when you're going to get to the final again.
See, I completely hear that, but I'll give a little caveat to it as well because these guys, you can kind of say in a way. I don't want to make it sound too harsh, but to a certain extent, they're professional losers because they've been the bridesmaids many times, never been the bride. They got to the semi-final of the Champions League last season. They got slapped up. They got to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup last season as well. They got slapped up. Obviously, came second in the Premier League last season. Same thing this season before that. Same thing before the season before that. And they've gone to quarterfinals, semi-final now of the Champions League as well. So it's like it's one of them ones. I get the whole thing you're saying about experience as well, but it's like when you've been losing so much, then you eventually get to you're this close. You just have to take that next step. I think for them, anyways, I'd hope to think for them, anyways, that if they were in that situation, regardless if they're facing a Real Madrid or Barcelona, whoever it may be in the Champions League final, you have to die on the line. You do not because you have to remember some of these English players as well. They've gone to what was it Euro finals and lost as well. So like they've felt a lot of pain. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of pain within that squad when it comes to nearly lifting trophies. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm hoping that pain would then be able to push them and drive them to get over the line because, bro, you're gonna lose at another final again,
But
But the thing is, yeah,
again.
now
do you
that
know,
I'll let
do you know what I'll say about that? Yeah, is and the one thing that I'll say has been very contrasting between, but this year and like the last like 3-4 seasons is that there's a calmness with how we play football now.
Mm,
You know when something has been drilled into you, drilled that's almost second nature. Because even if you take the Tottenham game for example, Hincapié came in to play centre back. We've now gone to Bayern now come to us and it's Mascara in, but everything is still the exact same, and all the other pieces around you are still the same players from day dot. Do you get me? So they're on hyper level of thinking. The new guys that come in are trying to catch up to that hyper level of thinking. But then you have characters who their style of play is already even a calm style. Odegaard plays calmly. Timber is a calm style. Calafiori is a calm style. Gabriel and Saka and these are like the main squad. They're all a calm style of play. So it's like when you watch Arsenal, people say it's boring because we're not doing Mane and Salah and everybody's running 200 meters every two seconds. Like, bro, it's a very calm and methodical. Like even the Madueke goal, yeah. If you go back and look at that, that was a very simple goal. That was a play to the man played him through, whipped it in, far post is a goal. It was simple. Even the corner, bro. Do you see how simple that goal was? It was simple. Look how Bayern stacked up. Everything that Arsenal did was simple, and people don't like that Arsenal being, oh, we're 1-0 down and now oh the team just scored. Now we're trying to like play this expansive football to really break them down. It's just like even when we're 1-0 down it's very methodical, it's very timely, it's very everything has patience to it. And then on top of that, you then bring on a wealth of just pure squad depth added to that. Why would you not think that you can go and win everything? Why would you not? Because bro, like all this running, everybody's doing at Barcelona and Real Madrid, all this sprinting that they're doing, bro. I didn't know we're doing the Olympics, bro. I didn't know. Because guess what happened now? May will now come. Players' legs are tired. World Cup is coming. I don't want to get injured. Now you make the mistake. Now Arsenal are winning quarterfinal, semi-final. Now we're in fourth final. Bro, let them make the mistake. Let them make the mistake. If we leave, if come May 20th and we have 3 trophies, hey, magic, you owe me double the money. Hey.
I will say just quickly on the Champions League. Yeah, if you look historically, teams that try to win the Champions League for the first time, if you have a certain crop of players together, they never win their first final. You look at Liverpool 2018, lost Champions League final. Look at City 2021, lost Champions League final. Look at PSG 2022, I think. No, 2020, lost Champions League final. Look at Chelsea 2008, lost Champions League final. The next final they got to, they won it. But when you have a couple of players and you get to that first Champions League final and you play a team who have won it in recent years, bro, you're losing. I'm so sorry.
But that's the little caveat that I'm saying, that because these people are being so used to losing finals and stuff like that and getting so close without actually getting the reward at the end. That's what I'm saying. I'm hoping they're able to use that experience of having to watch somebody else lift the biggest prizes that they've worked 8-9 months to get and not receive the reward. So it's like, and especially now, like what H has said now, the calmness that's within the squad now, where you're able to swap somebody out and there's no difference, and you're even able to bring in more, even more so the same level of quality or even better off the bench. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if we were to get to a Champions League final, I don't think we'd lose first time around. And plus, as well, we've already lost a Champions League final. I know it was years ago, but we've already been to a Champions League final and lost it.
That's what I'm saying. When it's a certain couple of players, because bro, that Liverpool team in 2022, we should have won it all. It doesn't matter when you're
But,
playing.
but the thing is, you guys peaked at a time where, like Real Madrid were up
Coming
there.
back again.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then they were kind of plateauing, but they were still kind of there. And then obviously, your rise coincided with City's rise as well. Right now, nobody else is like Real Madrid. Like if you look at Real Madrid right now, if we were to play Real Madrid in a Champions League final, I'll be fairly confident that we could beat them. I
You
know.
know,
I still be worried because I still be worried that obviously it's Real Madrid, is Champions League, that's their competition. But if it's a one-off game, I'll still be fairly confident that we could beat them. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think Mbappe in the Champions League final for Real Madrid, he's winning that. I'm so sorry. You
Mm.
think the scrutiny he's been getting, bro? He scored 40 goals last season, and they're chatting shit on his name.
Yeah,
This is
no, no,
what
no, absolutely, no, no, absolutely. But I'm just going off by the way we play football and all that kind of stuff as well. Because it'll be a Champions League final. Nerves are kicking, all that kind of stuff as well. But ah, I called Ateta a lot of names at the start of the season. Obviously, when stuff wasn't really going too well, I've had to eat my words, and rightly so. I eat it every single day of the week because, bro, I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm not an Ateta fan. I just want the best for my club. I want to see my club play the biggest games, win the biggest prizes. So I feel like, especially as well, like where Arteta, the way he speaks about trophies, and even before the Bayern game as well, that they asked him this a question relating to Bayern. He said that we're not nowhere near the level. He said that they've won the Champions League 6 times. We've never won it. He said they've asked him about Real Madrid before we played them last season. He said we're not in the same stratosphere as Real Madrid. They're the kings of Europe. They've won so many Champions Leagues. They've won so many league titles. He said we hope to get there, but he said we're not like, so he understand, you know what I mean, the magnitude of the game, the occasion, and be able to galvanize the players to that. That's why I'll be confident. I'm not saying we'll definitely beat Real Madrid in a Champions League final, because when's the last time Real Madrid lost the Champions League final? It was like what, 19 something before.
1981 Liverpool,
Do you know
Paris.
what I'm saying? When our parents were bleeding kids. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying we'll definitely beat them, but what I'm saying, I'll be confident. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm also going by is I'm hoping that the pain that these guys have suffered over the past couple of seasons will push them to get over. Because even when I watch Bukayo Saka speak, when they ask him about the title race, blah, 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 he's saying, listen, people opinions about us change like the weather. We're just trying to take it one game at a time. every single time they ask these players and the managers same thing. He just said, like, even after the Bayern game, he said, they asked him, Gasta, you just beat Bayern 3-1. He was like, yeah, I'm happy, but listen, we have Chelsea on Sunday, and that's what I want to hear. I don't want you to be like before they were too gassed about certain results. You know what I'm saying? I remember when we beat Aston Villa 4-2. When Jorginho scored that goal, they were taking pictures in the dressing room. Blah blah. Everybody was gassed. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing rubbish like that anymore. They know, job's not finished. Like Kobe said, job's not finished. What's
And
there to smile about?
I think that probably comes from Arteta because, like I was saying, Slot is acting like he's not been here before.
Mm.
Arteta has been here before, but on the opposite
Opposite
side, the losing
Mhm.
side. So now that he's here again, he's taken. There's no nonsense. I'm not
Mhm.
smiling with you until the trophy is in my hand,
Mhm.
and I respect that from him because the way he's been ridiculed. They've told him he can never win. He can never take Arsenal over the line. All this type of stuff. Everyone is gonna have to eat their words. And for me, if I wasn't a Liverpool fan, I'd probably be an Arsenal fan because I respect the club. I like what Arsenal stands for, especially when it comes to having black players and kind of just having diversity in London and stuff like that.
Oh, we're the culture club, man. We're the culture club.
Yeah, Arsenal is a swaggy club to follow. I'm not gonna lie. If we're keeping it real.
Listen, I'll get you some drip when we win that Premier League. Yeah, we'll get you a little scarf or something like that. Yeah.
But what I will say is football as I'm getting older, because when you're like 14, 15, you don't really understand it. But
Mm.
this football thing comes in waves. Liverpool had their thing in the 80s, United had their thing in the 90s, 2000s, City had their thing just gone. This could be Arsenal's one. But please, but
I
please,
like I said. Remember, I said a couple of months back. I've never seen, like, in all my years of supporting Arsenal, I've never seen us have a dominant period ever. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm just
exactly.
hoping this time around with the leadership of Arteta, even though I've questioned him a couple of times as well. But this season, I have to hold my hands up. He's getting every single thing right. I'll
Exactly.
apologize. You know what? I'll apologize to him. I'm sorry for questioning you, big man. I didn't see the vision that you had. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll even apologize to Martinelli as well. That guy has found his passport. He found it at the back of the couch. He's found his passport.
Yeah, it's
Look,
mad, isn't it?
can I just say? Can I just say? Yeah. Once again, another prediction of mine has come to fruition. I'll tell you a joke, but I'll never tell you a lie. I told these brothers about Martinelli. They told, no, this choice possible, get him out. I'm like, this guy can do something for us, man. Every single game, the Champions League, he's doing something for us. Every time we need a goal, that brother's there, bro. You see that goal against Bayern? That's a real striker's goal. Play that guy's number 9. They don't want. I tell those ones to listen to me. Play him number 9. We'll wax. If we come against Barcelona, yeah, Champions League, play that guy
Oh,
number 9. Against,
if
Oh,
they
against,
that,
if they if they try
against
that
that
high
high
line,
line.
if they try that high line, oh
Brother,
my
brother,
god.
Chelsea people are telling me, oh yeah, we beat Barcelona. You beat a 10-man Barcelona that are playing higher line. What do you think Arsenal will do to them? We'll give those boys 7 and go home and
What
eat paella,
what
bro.
what what Arsenal would do to Barcelona in that Hansi Flick high line shouldn't be televised. It should
yo,
not be.
what's that guy's beef though, bro? Just drop the line a bit deeper, bro. Like, what's the big deal? Think
Because
I don't know.
he has quick recovery players. That's why he plays the high line. Because Kunde and Balde are bullets. So he's just like, they'll recover. Bro, they're not recovering, bro.
maybe you can try that in La Liga, but what's this Champions League, bro? You're gonna get smacked up. This is big teams you're playing against. Look at the way Esteval was just toying with people. Even Delap was running in behind when he came on. Delap.
You know what I'm saying? Brexit player.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's a very exciting season for Arsenal. I've never seen Arsenal win a big trophy as an adult.
We're
I've
about
heard
to do a
about.
4. We're about to do a 4-peat, bro.
See, this is. I think after this season, I'm never gonna get too. I'm never gonna get too high, and I'm never gonna get too low, because I was just like you, H, last season. I've been there. I
Nah,
thought I
but
was
see,
gonna. I thought I was gonna
but
win the World Cup.
but I don't get invested like that, bro. I see the game for what it is, bro. That's
Nah,
why I
you're
told you
invested.
that's why I told you at the start of the season. Don't think because you spend the money that your team is gonna do anything, bro. I know what, bro. I've watched this game. I've been in this game for a long time, bro. I already knew you're bringing all these gunmen. You're bringing the best player from Germany. You think the Germans are gonna kick ball? Think they kick ball in England? They don't kick ball in England. You
Okay,
brought
but
a black Dutch guy from Germany to come and play right back. All right.
but
You went and brought Miro Kirkes, Summerside's cousin, to come and play right back. All right, very good. Very
okay.
good.
Can we just agree? when we had won them 5 games and we were 5 points clear at the top and we had just beat you as well, was the way I was acting warranted? I wasn't
Yeah.
acting
No, it
crazy.
wasn't. It wasn't because I kept on telling you, you can't. This is not sustainable. You're playing
No,
shit.
be
And you're
be
winning games and
objective.
losing the goals.
But be objective. If you were me, you would have been acting worse. Is that?
No, bro, no.
Come on, boys.
Pato, in all honesty, yeah, in all honesty, if my team was playing how you lot were playing those first 5 games, I'd be terrified. Because guess what? I know we're going to end up coming to a point in the season where we're going to face a team and they're going to end up spanking us 4-0, bro, because the way we're playing is just rubbish. That's why I'd be like, yeah, we're winning, but shit, how? We're playing terribly, though. That's more scary, bro. I'd rather be winning my games 1-0, corner go, free kick go.
Yeah.
I'll take it, but as long as we're controlling the game, I'll take it. Now look at you. Look at you.
I'll give it to you. Your prediction was there.
You people that were laughing at United for finish, you're in the same place.
But
Look
can,
at
but
you.
can I just say, if we go back to the start of last season, before last season started, yeah, and you told me you're going to win the league, but then the following season you're going to spend all this money and be absolutely dog shit, I would have taken it. I would have bitten your hand off. So look,
now you're taking the consequences of your actions.
it is what it is. The medal is there. They have the name on the list.
You know, can I just say this before we wrap here? You lot are playing West Ham away. I'm telling you. So this is another. Let me do another prediction for you people. I'm telling you, yeah. You know the beating that West Ham are going to give you guys, yeah. You know the lakes. You know in that London.
West Ham,
bro. When me and Tohib went to watch Arsenal, yeah, and we lost. Those were some fans they were screaming in the road as we're walking. The lakes.
The boys, they were abusing us. We couldn't say it into.
Well, actually,
bro, yeah, they were abusing us. They were saying, "Oh, unlucky, you're not gonna win a trophy again." What can I say,
brother? You see that Olympic Stadium or the London Stadium they're playing? That place is gonna turn into a penitentiary for you lot, bro. You're going to be, bro. I'm telling you, Wan-Bissaka is gonna score, bro, or get an assist, bro. I'm telling you,
Wan-Bissaka, crazy.
Wan-Bissaka, bro. They're going to crush you lot. I'm telling you, you guys are going to lose a game like 4-1, bro, or 3-1, bro. I'm telling you. I am telling you this, bro. If you don't like, even take it. Go and put a bet on it, bro. I'm telling you, you're going to get handled. You know, Fulkrug that can't score, he's going to score a hat-trick that day, bro. I'm telling you.
But you know what? I don't mind that we're not competing, bro. Arsenal have a super team all of a sudden. Look, you man were doing the competing thing when Man City and Liverpool were in the pump. Look, if it's Arsenal season, bro, let us just fall back. Maybe in a year or two we come back again.
No, don't fall back because you might fall back too far and get relegated. I don't want that for you. Come and play football. We want you to play football. Come.
Look, if Slot does a madness and wins the Champions League, what then?
Yeah?
Champions League is a cup competition at the end of the day.
Anything can happen. What? And wins what?
Champions League.
With what team?
With Champions League winners in his team. What do you mean?
With Team of Verts leading them.
We have a better chance to win that Champions League than you, man. Trust me.
Yeah?
Trust me. You need people that have been there before. Trust me.
Virgil that all of a sudden can't look behind him to see the incoming run.
Come on, was playing basketball yesterday,
bro. Kanate that went from a centre back that's black to a black centre back, bro. Him and Upamecano are in the same ilk. Them people are together, bro. Just using just
POP holding it down.
You were saying this about PSG last season. They turned around.
Boys, we'll leave it there. We'll reconvene on Monday. We're doing another roundup. But yeah, big up and bless up to everybody in the stream right now. Please like the stream, hype up the stream as well. If you could do that, that'd be greatly appreciated. Please do subscribe as well. We'd love nothing more to welcome you into the community. We're trying to make an Emerald community right now, so please, guys, we'd really, really appreciate it. But yeah, we'll catch you on Monday. Good night. God bless. Look after yourselves.